Hi, and welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. Got Chris from Movies and Munchies, myself, Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday, and today we're going to be talking things horror because it's spooky month.
We're talking things horror?
We're talking things horror.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure we can skew whatever we're talking about
Yes,
into horror.
Absolutely, yes.
We're looking
yes.
forward to chatting to you guys as well in the comments as people start arriving. Thank you so much for joining us. General format is we just talk about the best thing we watched this week, and then we'll talk about something that we didn't quite enjoy. It's not necessarily on the worst spot, but just didn't quite make that best of list. We will talk about one thing we're looking forward to. We will chat to you guys in the comments. Chris will do some movie quote quiz and let us know who won last week and give us some more. I'll ask a stupid question, and we'll plug our Patreon. By the way, it's £1.
£1.
Yep, for over 100 videos. We also, which I don't often talk about anymore, we do the audio version of this. So if you are into just audio podcasts, then you can check us out on wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on Spotify, Apple's.
All over the place, yeah. Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, probably like in your mother's bathrooms. We're everywhere.
That's weird.
So.
Okay.
Should we say hello to the commenters?
Yes, let us do that. Let me also write down our time codes here because, that's what we do. Let's see here. I don't know who this is. This one time at band camp.
Yeah.
Ruben's an alien. Ruben's a legal alien. He has a South African Brit in not New York.
Yeah.
Hey, Badger. Crochet a while and listen. Good morning. We're glad you're here. Niket, you're also awesome. How long are you guys going to stay together? Not used to seeing you in the same room. It feels weird. Well,
I'm sorry.
We have plans to do this until we die.
Should I sit apart? You guessed.
No, Ruben will be here for a little more than a week still. So you'll get at least one more live with us, and then you'll also get a whole bunch more reviews and chatting and nonsense and stuff like that. Yeah. Fiat hater. You don't like Fiats, huh? Okay.
That's hilarious.
What was the Hitchcock flick? Recently watched North by Northwest here in LA and 70 mil. Ooh, that is awesome. Well, we'll tell you in a little bit. I'm not going to spoil it right at the moment because it is one of my favorite Hitchcock films. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Just want Chris to watch Smile too. Thanks, Amy.
We might be watching it tonight, depending on how we feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. When it came out, getting ready for Ruben's arrival, and I missed the screening, and then it just has not been.
We've just been so busy since.
Yeah. Exactly. Vacation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, it's not Ruben's fault. It's just that's how it is. So yes, Amy, we will be getting to it as soon as we can, ideally.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, now that we've done that, Ruben, what do you say about doing the movie quote quiz?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Nostromo last week. Only one that got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well done.
Yes. The answers to last week: Warm Bodies, World War Z, and Corpse Bride.
I should have got all of those.
Yeah. So, because we had both watched Outside, Undead, zombie-ish
Zombie
type of thing.
sort of
Yes.
theme.
Yes. Okay. This week I think is going to be kind of easy, honestly.
Okay. You said that before then.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Everybody ready? I'm going to put them up on the screen too. My world is fire and blood. Once I was a cop, a road warrior searching for a righteous cause.
Oh, okay, cool. I know that one. Yeah.
Number 2. So you found God, huh? That's awesome. See, Mom kept calling out for him, but he wasn't around. I guess Jesus was down at the mill forgiving all the drunks. Who knew?
Okay.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Nice.
So let us know you can either let us know in the comments, the live chat, however you want to do that, but then we will give you the shout out. If you do it in the comments, in the chat, everybody sees. So, but that's okay. It's Ruben, though.
Yeah.
Hit us with your question.
I actually have 2 questions. So
Okay.
You get a bonus one today.
Nice.
Because we watched something that is religious. I thought it'd be fun to ask a religious question.
I'm not okay. Yeah, go for it.
No. What made up religion would you like to exist?
Oh,
Yeah.
The great Ockle. When we were sneezed from the great Ockle. Hamakavula! Yeah, no, that's, yeah, I don't know.
I'd like a religion that actually has real power. That when I eat junk food, I get thinner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what, though? No, wait. I have a legitimate answer.
Oh, you have a... Okay, cool.
I would like a religion where the followers actually follow the edicts and they don't pervert the meanings or the teachings or their beliefs, their faith.
Right. Yeah. So you're talking about cheeseburgers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Okay. So my second question
Yes.
is what horror movie so far this year has been the best? And I'll remind everybody some of the ones that we've had. Abigail, Late Night with the Devil, Long Legs, Speak No Evil, Alien Romulus, The Substance, Terrifier 3, Smile 2, and any that you would love to add to that list.
Good God.
Infested.
I can't. Oh my gosh. I can't. Okay, so I can't. Obviously, I can't comment on Smile 2.
True.
Fair enough. Yeah. But, dude, yes.
I know. That's so just like we've eaten well this year for horror.
We have, because and what you don't have, well, I wouldn't consider that one horror, but I mean, we've had In Our Blood, which was spectacular. Little Bites, I really enjoyed also.
Yeah.
But looking at that list, just the ones you gave me, I'm gonna go Long Legs first.
Wow.
But again, I absolutely loved Terrifier 3.
Right.
The Substance was phenomenal.
It was.
Late Night with the Devil was a wonderful indie surprise there.
Yes.
And then Abigail is just a crap ton of fun.
On fun alone, it's like way high on my list.
Out of fun, it would be Terrifier 3 and Abigail, but I think Abigail hits higher just because even though I did laugh a lot in Terrifier 3, which says something about
your demented humor.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, anyway, that's a good question. What about you?
Oh my gosh, it's so tough. But I really liked Alien Romulus. I was a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I loved what he did with the franchise. The things that we know and love in Alien is there, but tripled down. That one sequence with the facehuggers. After them, yeah, and then using silence and sound again with the facehuggers trying to walk, not sweat, don't change your temperature. There are moments that they've just taken all the things that we've seen and really built on tension, because that director is so good at tension.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in the slow-mo where it wasn't used so much as the gimmick, but it was just to see when they went zero gravity.
Oh yeah,
not slow mo. It was zero gravity. You know what I mean? Because the whole spinning and the having to shoot and then using it as
you're using a real
propelling.
Thing.
Yeah,
it's not a MacGuffin. It's a thing that they're experiencing in their location.
Yes,
and then using that as to heighten the sense of horror. Was brilliant.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah. So good. Well, that's a good question.
Okay. Well, let's see what people in the comments say.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see. Been watching the Penguin. The Batman, whatever, much better than you expected. Farrell is good, and the story had me hooked so well, worth a watch. Yes, that's what you had told everybody. Yeah. Go, yes.
It's master.
How many weeks left are there, or is it coming up to the conclusion, you think?
Was it 8 episodes? I don't know. It's been a while since. It's been weeks because I watched it. I binge watched it. So.
Getting there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Zed. How are you?
Hey,
Good
Zed.
morning. Let's see. Oh, Rutger Hauer in The Hitcher the other night. It has been like...
It's been years ago.
Forever and a day.
Yeah. But he's always good.
Yeah. I want to see, you know what? I think I even own it. Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yes, it's so good.
I've never seen it, and I just we'll have to remedy that. Alien Romulus reminded me quite a lot of the atmosphere on Alien Isolation game.
Yes, and that's a massive praise because the atmosphere for sound design in that probably, I would say, is the best game for sound design. I don't know one that's better than that.
And I don't know if I'm going to say it's tied directly to the success and the reception of the film, but Alien Isolation's getting a sequel.
I heard.
So that,
so good. I'm very happy about that.
Talk about being able to reignite a passion in something.
As long as it's the same team that did the original game.
Yeah.
Because not just building off this is done
Hype
well
or whatever.
It
Yeah.
needs to have that same tension.
Yeah. China Lake. That is that the series with what's Elizabeth Moss?
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen China Lake? That one, I want to say it was oh no, that's not the thing. That's a different thing. Top of the Lake was the thing I was thinking of. China Lake though.
I've never seen China Lake. Yeah.
I've never seen this. Oh, it's a short. Well, this one is at least a short that we pulled up, but that's cool. Okay. Awesome. So we will come back to everybody in just a little bit. Ruben, can everybody else hear that? My neighbor has decided that now is the appropriate time to do all the yard work.
Early in the morning is like, hey guys, just in case you were sleeping in.
Yeah, that's America. Okay, anyway, back to stuff. Should we talk about the best thing that we watched this week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. What's on yours? What do you want to talk about first?
Well, the best thing I watched this week was Conclave.
Okay. That was the best thing I watched as well.
Yeah, I mean, just nothing's fighting for the top spot, with that one.
No, it was so spectacularly done.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Conclave? Conclave is a movie with a runtime, with actors and a score and a director and an editor.
Sold. I want to see it.
Yeah. No. Okay, so I'm sure unless you live on a rock on the moon, you wouldn't know about the Pope, and occasionally the Pope will have to, give over the reins because unfortunately sometimes they pass away. Yeah, because generally they're older men.
Yes.
The popes have been. Yeah.
Yeah, always men.
Always
and older,
white,
I think.
Grayish men.
Have they always been white?
I don't know. I don't know that much about the Pope.
I don't either.
We just know the Pope is super, super, super famous around the world.
He has a mobile.
The Pope mobile.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has a mobile.
Yeah. This one is about the changing of the God, the changing of the Pope. One passes away, and everything that goes into it, and the voting on how you vote in a new Pope. Now, on surface, that storyline sells dull as heck. Right? You're like, this is the best thing you watched this week?
So a bunch of old people
Yeah.
are voting on another old person.
Yeah, to give them power over other people, because the Pope has a ridiculous amount of power.
And a pointy hat.
Yeah, and a pointy hat.
Well.
Yeah. So this wasn't on my list to watch. Chris said, let's go watch Conclave. And I was like, and he said, Ralph Fiennes in it. It's like, all right. Ralph Fiennes is going to be good. Wow, this film was good. It was surprisingly brilliant. From the cinematography, which is a character in itself,
Yes.
to the score, the editing. I mean, Chris and I did a review on both of our channels that is way too long, but that just shows that we had so much to talk about it, from the art style to the messaging to the actors, the cast. Every time you saw another actor, you were like, oh, that's John Lithgow and Ralph Fiennes. And the list goes on.
And done masterfully.
Yeah.
Like every bit of this was just, I mean, I was stunned just from the opening sequences. We're watching from behind somebody walk, or we're watching a briefcase in somebody's hand. I mean, it's up close. The only thing we get is hurried.
Yeah.
Like somebody is moving towards a goal because there's something urgent there. And from there, then, I mean, the shots that we get with the symmetry of backs of heads as they walk, especially Ray Fiennes as he walks up the stairs within whatever building they're in, or he's looking down at something. I mean, first off, that was just beautiful. But then throughout this, the shots, and we talked about this a lot, is just the bravery and the confidence.
It's the confidence of a director that knows how to helm a story and stay on shots without feeling like you need to edit
away
something
or
into it. If you watch my early reviews, I used to edit a bunch of funny clips, have a score at the bottom, because I just wasn't confident in myself. And this speaks to a director who's like, nope, this is what I want.
Yeah.
It's going to stay in. If this is a shot of a door with an empty room with a bland white wall, it's like it's staying in because there's purpose in the story with that shot. And many, many other directors would just edit that out, going, yep, no. We need pace. You know, people's attention is 3 seconds because of TikTok videos that you're scrolling past. So nobody's going to watch this. The term of, well, old people saying they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
That is this, like in a nutshell. But there's a reason why people say that line. You know, I recently have been given some films to watch by you, like Arsenic and Old Lace, that, again, I came away thinking, well, that was like Twitter force. I spoke about it on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. But when you say they don't make them like they used to, that is like a type of film that they don't make. Purposeful, long, slow, but full of tension. So slow isn't a dirty word.
No.
Depending on how the film is made.
Especially in this
But this
sense.
one, it's like, it's a treat. It's not artsy in a way that you feel like, oh, this is pretentious. It's beautiful to look at, but everything is purposeful. Everything has a rhythm in its design, the look of it, the beautiful craft of the act itself, of what they're going through. The religion is beautiful. Like, it's you can understand that it means so much to them, that the way they do everything is precise.
And the mixture of languages that they use also, because there is English, there's Italian, sometimes Latin, and then also like Spanish or whatever
Wherever
native
the cardinal
language
is from.
Yes.
So you've got African, French, everywhere.
That was beautiful. One of my favorite shots in the entire movie is a very wide shot where it shows this. It's not, to call it a hallway would not be appropriate because it's outside and it's pure white. And it's all of these pillars. And so you have natural light coming in. And then I believe it's Ray Fiennes in his fully red uniform.
Yeah. It's
dress, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Sitting there, and he is just dwarfed by the scale of everything else. And it in today's world, that's an uninteresting shot.
Yeah.
Because we can't see his face. He's not doing anything. And I was mesmerized by it.
And then we talk about the acting. For a story that's about voting a new pope, it's so personal. It's so emotional. These characters are often characters we see as a caricature of a person that is a cardinal or a pope or a person in power that often is skewed in their power, because let's be honest, the church has people
marks against it.
Loads of marks against it on various things, like almost everything that is nasty you could
and not just the Catholic Church,
like all church.
So we're clear, we're not
fact,
picking on
religion,
church Catholics. Yes,
religion has been used to do atrocious things. But the personal relationships that you see here, they're human, they're flawed, They're
Yes.
broken. They are missing their friend.
Compassionate too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that like there's some stuff that needs to come to light, but they don't want to do that because that's going to hurt their friend. Like just trains of thought of ways that we don't. I guess. Well, I took for granted. Like you don't think of them in that way, and this film brings to light for just the humanity of what they're going through. It was honestly brilliant. Like you need to put this on your watch list. For the UK, only comes out at the end of November. But if you're in the US or other parts of the world, it's out now.
Yeah. And unfortunately, my guess is that it won't be in theaters long.
It won't.
Which is we went to a mid-afternoon show. We were the youngest people there. Okay. We were surrounded by the elderly, which is not a knock, but that tells you though the audience this is pulling in because they saw it and they were like, ooh. First off, these actors who we really enjoy, and then a style of storytelling that feels familiar. But for us, while, okay, I can't relate to the 80-year-old watching this, the thrills and the tension that is sustained through it, that will rival any modern, even though this is a modern story, but any, like, what's the best word? Different, like a quick-paced.
Oh yeah. But like it has its own pacing and it works.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. For me, I want to talk. We've talked about this. Well, we did a review, and this is kind of weird because we've watched basically all the same stuff this week. So it's kind of like, what do we talk about here? But I want to briefly discuss Before on Apple TV Plus.
Okay.
This is it's a questionable decision by Apple because it's a 30-minute episode series. It's a limited series. There are 10 episodes. 2 of them have already dropped, and then it's weekly. So you're going to watch through December, 30 minutes a week. Now,
some of those episodes are shorter, like 25.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know if any of them actually are 30. They might all be less. But there's a lot of content packed into each of these. And basically what you have is Billy Crystal stars as a child psychiatrist. And he meets a young patient and he becomes obsessed with that case. Amidst Billy Crystal dealing with the own tragedies in his life. And so we watch how these all intersect and interweave. It's riveting for a lot of it. The biggest issue is that it's weekly. And so I really do think you're best served by waiting until the end of December and watching it all at once. I think Apple should have done, if they were going to do weekly releases, which they are, make it 5 one-hour episodes.
Yeah.
Call it good. Because it is a limited series. It wraps up. It gives us a conclusion. It makes sense, too.
Gosh, please don't try. If it gets popular, please don't try and bring it back.
Oh, golly, no. Yeah. But, I mean, Jacoby Jupe, who is Noah Jupe, the actor, his younger brother, who he also... Jacoby plays Noah in this, which is weird.
Confusing.
I don't know. Yeah. He's amazing. I mean, you have the older actors like Rosie Perez, Judith Light, Billy Crystal, obviously, who are, even Hope Davis, who are seasoned, very just great at their craft, and they bring a whole lot of experience. Jacoby being very young. I mean, he's probably not more than, 10 or 12 at the oldest?
Oh, yeah, oldest. I would say 10.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
The emotiveness and the expressiveness that he has, because a lot of this he doesn't speak either. He is just showing us this vague terror, and it's not vague in the sense that we can't tell that he's afraid. It's we don't know what he's absolutely afraid of.
Yeah. No, he has variations of terror and different levels, but mostly he plays terror well.
Mostly.
Yeah. Mostly.
Yeah. So definitely, if you have Apple, which really you should, and we're not sponsored by Apple, but for the amount of content that they put out, at least through series, their movies have been hit and miss for me. but their series are predominantly excellent.
Yeah.
And so just the ratio of good to bad in the content that's released, they're probably the strongest out of any of the streaming platforms.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, Netflix puts out some good stuff,
Yeah.
but they put out also a lot of bad stuff, and it just by sheer volume, their percentage goes down.
Yes.
You know. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the comments?
I do.
Okay, let me.
I do want to go back to the comments. Chris, why aren't we back with the comments yet?
Hey, I had to do stuff. Okay, so yes, China Lake is the short film about a bad cop who goes on vacation and does some bad stuff.
Okay.
That is a great synopsis.
That's a great synopsis.
Oh, Buddy Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. Hey, we are glad that you're here. And Alien
Yes,
Romulus.
Alien
Yep,
Romulus.
fun,
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
Watch City of the Dead from 1960. Oh, it's 2 out of 5. Okay, so we're just gonna
All right. Okay.
yeah, bad
Not
zombie
to add
film.
to the list.
yes. The noise doesn't affect your sound.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good. Well, that's
Your neighbor.
yeah, my neighbor. Well, that's really good. So yes, caught up on From, loving it. Have any recommendations on new shows like it? Mystery.
Have you seen what's name yet? The thing?
Teacup. No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no.
No?
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea. Yes. Have you seen Sweet Pea yet? Because I highly recommend that.
I have not seen it.
Yeah. You need to get on that.
I know. I need to get Stars is what I need
You
to
need
do.
to get on that, Chris.
It's the only streaming platform I think I don't have. So,
Well, you might as well have all of them.
I did. I had Stars
And
for
then
a
they
long
didn't have
time.
anything that you wanted to watch.
Yeah, it was so sparse. So okay. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. On list. As your favorite show is Dark. Yes, Nicolas. We thank you for acknowledging that. If you're about to throw down, though, we're going to have words. I don't know. Were you able to understand and follow up on all of the storylines and plot, especially in the final season, since the show is confusing and needs a lot of attention? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think it does explain mostly everything. You do have to pay attention.
You do have to pay attention, yeah. And here's the thing. If you do like I did, me and my youngest watched this together. Absolutely loved it. I mean, sucked in from almost minute one. But we would stop periodically throughout the episodes or the season to be like, I think it's this. Or what about this?
I totally expected you to say, we had the whiteboard behind us and we drew one time.
We almost did. Okay. Because it was, I mean, our brains were falling out of our head. But while that was good for us to process out loud and stuff, we found that if we let that kind of go and just watch through it, the answers come. I mean, there are aha moments. There are moments where they kind of sneak up on you too, you know, where it's like, oh, wait a
There's
minute.
some reveals that, suddenly they go, and this is the answer to that question.
Yeah, there's a Tom Arnold song from a movie that fits perfectly within Dark. I'm not going to say what it is. If you know what it is, you know what it is, and there you go. But I do believe that, yes, the show needs your undivided attention. It is brilliant, and it is executed so well. It does answer everything, and it leaves you, it's emotional. Yeah. So the guy on the left cannot be a grown-ass man. What?
Which guy on the left?
Jog on. I don't know. Exorcist 3 is a sleeper gem. Love that one. Oh, that's the one with that jump scare in it.
Which one?
Exorcist 3?
Oh, yes. Hey, do you know what? Exorcist 3 has a lot of fans. Like, there's a good cult of people that suggest that that's the better story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not number 2. Most people say 2's poo.
I don't even know if I've seen 2.
Yeah. You don't need to. But 3, people say, is a decent horror film.
It's got that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. It's scary and some dark comedy to boot. There you go. Just because you like to eat melted Skittles face first, make him a child. Don't be jealous. He's braver than you. Absolutely. Thanks, Badger. You're totally great. and in case you don't understand, Ruben's face is from
It's a
character.
reference to a character in Hellbound.
Yes.
Which just came out on Netflix at the moment. So if
Yes.
you've seen that, you understand.
Yes.
If you're wondering why I'm just sitting here in makeup, that's like glory. Also for fun. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
jog on again. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
In reference to what Chris said earlier. Jug on.
Yeah. Okay. Sing Thriller, based on your recommendation last week. I still need to see that, but that's
So good. Yeah.
I love it. I understand, but these plebes. What is Carpenter's best horror flick? In the Mouth of Madness,
Okay.
and then The Thing.
Yeah. No, The Thing.
In the Mouth of Madness.
No, The Thing.
Yeah, it's called In the Mouth of Madness. That's the thing that you're thinking of.
Wow. We could be here for a while with that one.
Yes, I do love The Thing. Both of them.
Yeah. They're both very good.
They both are very good. Yes, excellent movies. But In the Mouth of Madness.
Fiat Hater, your profile picture is creeping me out, man. Every time I see a comment from them, I just see like
Patrick Bateman.
Patrick Bateman is like checking out his business card and getting really upset.
Did you know that he based it off of the character off of Tom Cruise?
That's hilarious.
He saw an interview with Tom Cruise, and
That's hilarious.
Christian Bale is a phenomenal actor. Talk about somebody who morphs.
You know what? Because everybody in Hollywood generally comes out with stuff that they've been doing in the dark. It seems like no one is immune except for Keanu Reeves.
Thank you. Yes,
And
let's keep him that
as
way.
much as I like Tom Cruise as a businessman
Oh yeah, and an entertainer.
and an entertainer, we know he's a Scientologist already. If he came out, if like we found out he was a serial killer, I wouldn't be that surprised.
That intensity that he has.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the methodical nature.
and when that laugh that he does,
Yeah.
that I'm not quite sure is real.
And also the run he has, so he gets away.
Always, because he's always running. Yes. Theron, hey, season 2 of The Devil's Hour didn't quite measure up to the quality of season 1. That's that. Yeah,
I just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
Didn't have time. Yeah.
But we were looking forward to it because we enjoyed
first one was
season 1.
amazing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that is where the creepy dude keeps showing up on the bike, getting older.
Oh, yeah, it's that dude, yeah.
Do you read Sutter Kane? So yes,
I know that reference now.
yes. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, friends, we will come back to the chat in just a second. Oh, wait, here we go. No. Yep, rewatched it recently. Some of the effects are dated. Yes, absolutely. Cosmic horror of the movie, though.
It's great.
Spectacular,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is fun that way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. What's next on your list? Do you have anything on your list?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Venom 3, Venom: The Last Dance, and I'm serious with this
I know.
one.
I know you are.
I had so much fun with this movie. Like, I know it has plot holes and pacing issues, and it's got a MacGuffin bad guy that like rivals Thanos sitting on a chair for the first 10 movies of the I guess their world that they were creating for many years in Marvel. But for me, I had so much fun with, once again, the camaraderie, the bromance between Venom and Tom Hardy. Them being on screen together was great. I love the emotional kind of background story that this film is following. It's kind of their last hurrah, and they're contemplating their life together and what could have been. There's this whole family sequence. The music in this is fantastic when they're dancing. And Venom's dancing is brilliant. When the family in the van is doing a kumbaya, brilliant sequence. The action is great because as a fan of Venom in all the formats, you get to see variations of Venom and different symbiotes. But like they should have doubled down on that, like you said in your review. That we get more variations in the scrolling end credits of what could have been, which is great, but also like you should have put that in the movie. Like that's what we want to see.
They should have gone through a zoo.
Yes, the excuse they needed, a chase sequence through the zoo, because when you do get them, if you've seen the trailer, Venom on the horse was a thing of beauty. It was like, that's hilarious. And then Tom Hardy's character Brock just being pulled along for the ride in amongst the craziness of that. There's a sequence where Venom is in water, they're being chased, and that, even though fast and frenetic, was hilarious because you get to see these different. So if you looked at it as I like scenes in the movie, then I really enjoyed it. But as a complete film, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It is poo.
Take that for
Yeah, this is on the worst of.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
For me, like, okay, so Ruben's right. I mean, the action sequences are a lot of fun. The finale is wonderful. I wanted even more of that because, as somebody who hasn't read the comics or anything, these are my first time seeing all of these different symbiotes.
Yeah.
And so I wanted.
Yeah, we haven't had them in the first two Venom, so they haven't established them. I mean, they're just all caught.
We've had one or another, you know, and that was fine. But here we get all kinds with all different abilities, and they show us, which I appreciate, first off, but I wanted to see a lot more of that because if you're going to, this is the last dance, right? The last with Venom and Tom Hardy, theoretically. That, exactly. That triple down on this bad boy.
Yeah,
and
sure.
just go balls out with what you can do because it is, I mean, because the creatures that are chasing them seem to be unlimited.
Yeah.
So you can.
And they're gnarly, so.
Oh, yeah, they are. And
great design.
And they're almost unstoppable.
Does seem like they're immortal, basically.
When we see, the first time, the first time that we see one of them die, and then not
die, you're like, oh no.
I was like, that is some really good creativity.
Yeah. They also fix Marvel's issue with the multiverse in one line of dialogue, and I was just like, that's brilliant, and just shows how quickly it can be fixed. You don't need 3 movies to do it.
No.
You don't need a Deadpool and Wolverine storyline to be about the whole, trying to fix all that. Just a line of dialogue.
Yeah, that's all you need, and you're good to go. Yeah. So, okay. Well, that's my.
That's your worst list.
Yeah. We're going to talk about now. This is one of my favorite films.
Okay. Oh wait. Do you not have anything more?
No. Do you want to talk about something else?
I want to talk about Yakuza very quickly.
Yes.
So I've seen the first half of the first episode out of the 6, but I wanted to mention that it's out there because
it's called Like a Dragon Yakuza.
Like a Dragon Yakuza, based on the game franchise by Sega. And I didn't see a lot of marketing for this, so I just wanted to put it on your list and say, so far, the first half episode is brilliant, brutal. It doesn't quite have that comedy that I was hoping for, the craziness that the game has. I did wonder how they were going to translate that, because there are so many wacky, mentally stupid games within the games. There's like these side games but they are very popular. They're funny. I presume they'll have some of them,
like little nods or something. Yeah.
But as a story and the brutality, the Yakuza storylines, it's all there, and it's done really well. So far, I'm very happy with what I've seen. Obviously, not a review because I've seen half an episode.
Sure.
But yeah, like this is 3 episodes are on Amazon now, and then they're releasing like the next 3, I think, week by week. But yeah.
Okay. This was on my list to watch this week because I wanted to see it, and
we just didn't get
again. So okay.
Anyway, one of your favorite movies?
Okay. Yes. First time watch for you.
Yes.
So we will. It is Alfred Hitchcock's Rope. Jimmy Stewart. A self-contained, one-location story.
Yeah.
That you basically, it starts with a murder. These 2 friends murder their other friend. They hide the body in the apartment and then purposefully invite people over for a dinner party. or they're already coming over for a dinner party. And the whole thing then is one of them playing cat and mouse because he's just hubris out the wazoo.
Yeah.
The other one is quickly devolving and getting just drunk off his butt. The conversations that go on, and then Jimmy Stewart is a former teacher, professor of these guys. Now they're much older than they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But Hitchcock did something fairly unique for the time by having this as he took as long of takes as possible. So he would shoot the roll of film for a scene, and you have backgrounds that would move so that the production team would be
go crazy behind the scenes trying to get everything for ready in front of camera.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell there are some moments where the camera will push forward to follow another character, and so you know they're switching things behind there. And there are a couple of times where you can tell that, okay, this is where they've cut because they've run out of film, because they've zoomed in on somebody's back or they've looked outside.
Yeah, like if you're passing and somebody's walked in front of the camera and it's gone black and then super black and then...
Yeah. And I mean, so from a filmmaking standpoint, it's very creative. It's very immersive because it's like a play, like a stage play.
For sure.
Okay, I've already seen this multiple times. You tell me what you...
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those Hitchcock films that I don't hear it talked about a lot. It's one I hadn't seen. I thought, I like my Hitchcock films, so when I saw what this is, and it feels like different for a Hitchcockian film. It's not like the traditional noir, dark style that I associate with Hitchcock, but it's nonetheless brilliant. You showed me Arsenic and Old Lace recently, and I feel like they have a similar vibe. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to give anything away if you haven't seen it, because chances are, because it's not that popular, well, in my world at least, you haven't. I would definitely recommend putting it on. My expectations of what this film was totally different to what came out. I was thinking Hitchcock classic, and then when I watched this, I was like, wow, this is like... There's a sort of investigation going on in here, but that's just part of what's going on within the party. So you are privy to this murder, and you're trying to figure out, are these two guys serial killers? Are they like demented? And then the story allows you to figure out their psyche as you're watching, which is great. There's no they don't dump exposition. Everything is shown in camera as the story unfolds, and it's... I would say slice of life in that it's almost like it's a moment of a party.
Yes.
And the story unfolds within that party. And you hear about the friends, they become very fleshed out characters. Everybody that you see, you know by the end of the movie. But that's just a byproduct of the story of this murder and the why. What I loved about the film is how you find out how demented the characters are by what the story reveals about their backgrounds, about where they've gone to school, about their teacher talking about them in certain ways, or what they've done in the past. You glean bits of information as if it was a detective case. So by the time it comes to an end, it's a very satisfying end because you know who the characters are. Very clever filming techniques. I was talking to Chris after this. I said they broke the 180 rule without breaking the 180 rule. Crossing shoulders, using crossfade to change direction so that the eye line could change. There are moments like this where I was just like, this is why Hitchcock was brilliant. He just knew how to cheat things to make the story, and purposeful, not just because he like, I'm not just going to do Dutch angle and shake you now. Everything is artful, but for a purpose. No pretentiousness here, just wonderful storytelling. And that's what I like about these old films. We've in some aspects we've forgotten how to be patient with a story and let it unfold itself, and let the actors do the work.
The background of this, because they're in a penthouse apartment type of thing, and so you have this large area that's a corner with windows that also go up a little bit, kind of like an atrium or a conservatory, something like that. And more often than not, backgrounds like this, especially at that time, they were all painted, right? And this, though, it changes through the course of the evening.
Yep.
So it goes from late afternoon into late at night. And so you watch clouds change. You watch lights come on in buildings, flashing even on certain signs and stuff. And I'm blown away by what they did with that.
Builds a realistic cityscape, even though it's all fake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's all changing around camera while we're doing these massively long shots. Crazy. I just imagine it was just hell to work on that set, but also must have been brilliant to see it like done.
Yeah. Well, and you had brought up a thing too, because like as the camera's moving about, I mean, they don't have like steady cam. And so they're on like tracks.
If you've ever seen the old camera from especially Hitchcock's rigs, they're massive. And the tracks, like a person has to hold the camera, there's another person moving the rig, there's another pushing the rig, and then you have the director.
And all the cables too that are going with it.
The cable basher. It's a movable feast behind camera.
And the loudness of those old cameras.
They pretty much had to ADR the whole film.
Yeah, it was. And lore, I don't know how true it is, but I like to imagine that it's absolutely true, is because they were moving sets during the filming. At one point, one of the production team accidentally dropped a wall on his foot and broke it, and had to be quiet. Because
I believe it. I worked in a film where a guy broke his thumb, a Sparky. He was putting up what they call a fuck-off light, which is like a 10,000 watt bulb on a massive stand. And when he clamped it down, the thing shifted down and broke his thumb. It was like that. So he moved it back up, gaffer taped it, because they all have gaffer tape.
Yeah, of course.
And then carried on for like he had to finish the shot and didn't bat an eyelid.
Ooh, yeah, hardcore. Wow. Okay.
Filmmakers.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're
it's excellent. It's very good. Yeah.
Also, just for everybody, you know that Hitchcock, I mean, Shyamalan copies him, and a lot of other directors actually do this.
Lots of homages to Hitchcock.
Yeah. But Hitchcock shows up in all of his films, and this one, because it takes place in an apartment, you have to be very quick to see it. Because
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, most people miss that one.
Yeah.
There's also, which I can't wait for you to see, Lifeboat, because Lifeboat takes place in a lifeboat, but Hitchcock still makes an appearance. So it's just so good. Okay. So, all right, should we go back to comments?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here where we were.
What's your favorite Hitchcock film?
Rope.
It is Rope.
Yeah, but I mean, Psycho is phenomenal.
Yep.
You know, North by Northwest.
Yes.
Is it Dial M for Murder?
Yeah.
Is it one of his?
Yep.
Vertigo is outstanding. Rear Window. We were actually talking about this last night. Rear Window might be my third after Psycho.
Right. I can watch Rear Window a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the birds.
I don't like.
You don't like the birds.
I don't like the birds. No, but I do appreciate it because it was filmed close to here. And so we've driven by, like, from my childhood even into when our kids were growing up near Bodega Bay. And so going to the church that was there and some of the town and stuff like that, you know. So
are there birds?
Yes, there are birds. Yes, you have to be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah, yeah. So Venom Last Dance is 5 out of 5. Nic Cage is what?
That's not what I said.
He did. Venom, the unwanted dance. There is a funny moment, though, when a dance scene is going on, that Tom Hardy is the conversation that we're hearing from Tom Hardy, and that was funny. I laughed out loud from that. That was good. Thinner from Stephen King.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite King adaptation?
Doctor Sleep.
Oh, okay. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you read the book?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Misery's great too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Misery's
yeah,
excellent.
you got
Yeah.
That's Kathy Bates is just
She's so brilliant.
too good in that film that is just not okay.
Yeah.
Glad to hear good things about Venom. Looking forward to it. Well, I hope you do have fun with it. I would say go on a matinee at the very most.
Go now. Enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I knew exactly what this film was, and that's what it delivered.
I had low expectations, and somehow it managed to go lower. I don't even understand that. Oh, have you seen Passenger on BritBox? I don't think I've seen. I don't have. Well, that's one I don't have. I don't have BritBox.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. Ooh, I like her, Wunmi Masaki.
Oh, I have seen this.
Have you?
Yeah, this wasn't. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Rings a bell. It's based on a book, right? Yeah. I've read this.
Ooh. Oh, it's season 1 is going on right now.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. No, I have not seen this. Thank you. That's going to be on the list.
It's really creepy.
To check out. Outstanding. PG-13 killed Venom franchise. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it could have gone. I think it would have benefited from an R.
The Venom kills alone, if the R was allowed.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I mean, we get decapitations, but
not
they're
with
decapitations.
gore.
Yeah.
Like, how does he cauterize the wounds immediately? Like,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Defo watch Venom because of the horse scene alone.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So funny.
Yes.
Just yeah. Yeah, it's okay to have silly movies that can be on in the background. Yes, but see, I paid for this to see in the theater.
And I'm happy Chris paid for this.
Yes, Ruben. Oh goodness. Name one movie Hitchcock made that he remade. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't that
Hitchcock remade movies?
No, he remade one of his.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. That's a great trivia question. That's yeah. They live. I'm here to chew gum and chew bubble gum and kick ass.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
I'm all out of
bubble
gum.
gum.
Yeah, PG-13 limits. Yeah. Hitchcock would occasionally go to an overhead shot in scenes. Masterful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So conversations, there you go. Mouth of Madness, one of the trifecta of Carpenter films that are interconnected. Yeah, Prince of Darkness and there might be one others. But for me, I just watch In the Mouth of Madness because I think it's so much better than the other ones.
Because you like Sutter Kane?
I do like Sutter Kane, and I do read Sutter Kane. And the cosmic horror aspect of it. And Sam Neill.
Oh,
come on.
Great. There may be a Nicolas Cage Cosmic Horror trilogy. Didn't wonder about that. Yeah.
Mandy, Color Out of Space.
Yeah.
What would be the third
I swear
one?
there's another one. Yeah. I mean, with the plethora of films he's done.
Oh, well, I'm
It's
sure
not
there is.
surprising.
Yeah. Yep. Thing, also Cosmic Horror, absolutely. Disclaimer, Oat Milk. Hey, first off, Oat Milk, hey, how are you?
Hey.
Which I love the name, and then having Thanos as your avatar. That is wildly confusing, and I love
messing
it.
with my brain.
Yeah. Already your favorite show of this year. Cool. See, I'm telling you, you need to go back to it.
Cool.
You have all the episodes, too. You can watch the whole thing.
I can't.
Not going to, are you?
No.
Oh my gosh, Keith David and Kurt Russell would come back for The Thing too. Rescued before they freeze, and decades later, The Thing comes out of one. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
That
I
would
like
be
that.
Great.
Yeah, that's actually a decent storyline.
Oh. Oat milk. Okay, Conclave was actually better than... Oh, a bird hit the window. Better than you thought it was going to be. You watched it yesterday. Outstanding. I'm glad you watched it. Hitchcock versus Orphan Welles.
Orphan Welles?
Orphan Wales, yes. Who wins? Hitchcock, for me, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even realize that was a...
that was a legitimate question there.
No, Hitchcock.
Yeah. Oh, Stephen King also popped into most of his movie. Yes, he does. He makes a lot of appearances,
Not as
which
stylistically as Hitchcock does. or Shia LaBeouf. Oh, he needs to stop doing that.
well, in
He's
his
so
though,
bad.
he wants to make himself a character.
A proper character.
And,
No.
yeah, Hitchcock did it perfectly because he just appears. No words. Well, mostly. I don't think. Mostly. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Christine, best adaptation for Badger.
All right.
Okay.
It's okay to be wrong.
Parasite. Oh, did you just see Parasite, Nicolas? Outstanding. If you did, that's awesome. I mean, that's what a great movie. And
Disturbing.
yeah, ooh, that ending is. Whew. Great watch to understand classic staging is Soderbergh's black and white version of Raiders of the Lost Ark with Trent Reznor music.
What? That whole sentence is...
That's a whole lot of...
What?
I'm very intrigued.
Why does that exist?
Come on, aren't you curious now?
No.
Oh, I want to see it.
Don't ruin my... No.
It might work. Okay. The Stand. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about The Stand. Yeah. It could be The Stand.
My oldest and my wife both finished it this year, reading it.
That's a chunky book.
That was a chore. Yeah. It became, I think, a hate read.
Oh, really?
Like, because it was just so long
Oh, I love the book.
that they just wanted to finish it. I mean, not that they didn't enjoy it. That was beside the point.
I liked the original miniseries that's based on the book. I also liked that they did a redid version recently, like a new version. That was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I don't even think I saw the original one.
The 90s one is so good. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, really? Dead Calm. Yes, Nicole Kidman and Sam Neill on the boat.
So tense, that film.
Again, another contained little thing there. Yeah. Color Out of Space. Yep, that's one of them. Christine was fun. I really love. Now, I have not seen the series, but the Mr. Mercedes, the Bill Hodges trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
That King did. There's one of my favorites because it introduces Holly Gibney, and as much as I liked Cynthia Erivo as an actress, she was not Holly Gibney. She was the wrong choice for Holly Gibney in The Outsider.
Right.
And I just did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Has nothing against her. I just think that was a wrong casting choice. Citizen Kane at all? Yeah. I've seen Citizen Kane.
I've seen Citizen Kane.
Yes, I like
is a
Hitchcock
movie.
better. Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
It was King's worst adaptation.
The Shining.
Oh, if you're going straight adaptation, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a terrible.
It's like, it might be a great movie, but it's not an adaptation of The Shining.
Yes, it's
That's
a
for
terrible
sure.
adaptation. Yes, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
like a vastly different book.
Yeah.
A different story.
Yeah. Yes. The one with the sentient trucks.
Yes.
What was that?
That exists.
Yes.
It's like a goblin facing
yes.
track. That's hilarious.
Yes,
and his cameo in that is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't
I
remember.
forgot that even existed.
What's the name
What
of
the
that
hell is
one?
that movie?
Because I see the goblin face
Yeah,
truck. Yeah. Oop. Okay, favorite Hitchcock, North by Northwest. Trouble with Harry was fun for a little talked about one.
I don't know that I've seen that.
I don't know if I've seen that either. I have this huge Hitchcock DVD or Blu-ray collection. I wonder if this one's on there. That'd be great.
What's a DVD?
It's not a DVD. It's a Blu-ray. It was a Blu-ray. Yeah. You know what a Blu-ray is, right?
Yeah. That old stuff that people used to watch.
Yeah. How is Memories of Murder? Haven't seen it yet. I've seen most of it. It is weird. Have you seen Bong Joon-ho's Memories of Murder?
Yeah, I have, and it's one I won't go back to.
The thing that I say is weird is the offbeat, strange, like comedy that is kind of interspersed in there, and it's not really.
But that's the thing. I don't know if it was meant to be comedy.
Well, I know. Well, and that's the thing, though, because the two of the cops come across as just dolts, like absolutely stupid. But
I mean, a great story, great actors.
Yeah,
just looking at them, but yeah, it was a weird one.
Yeah, it was just, and then I haven't finished it yet, so I do want to finish it. Yeah. Maximum Overdrive. Thank you, Badger. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, going back to the black and white Raiders with Trent Reznor. Soderbergh explains, so I want you to watch this movie and think only about staging, how the shots are built and laid out, what the rules of movement are, what the cutting patterns are, etc.
Cool. If you're a film student, that's fun. But for the
general audience, they may not appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Crochet a while and listen. Have you read Holly yet? I own it. I just haven't had a chance to read it yet. So
my wife's read it. She says good. Very good.
Holly Gibney is a fantastic character. She's just, oh my gosh. Okay. What do you have planned to watch next week? We will get to that.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Yeah. Considered you're changing your answer to Orphan Whales at all? No, I'm not. I like Hitchcock better.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I know his one film is rated as possibly the best film ever made. I've seen it a number of times, and I can see the creativity of it, but I don't rate it like in my top 100.
No.
Or top 1,000.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not a film that I like to go back to.
No, I can see the artistic creativity around it.
Absolutely.
But I know loads of other films as artistic that I think I would much easier to digest as a film.
Yeah, I don't.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Maybe I'm burnt because we had to study it, and it's just like dissect it, and it's just like Yeah.
I mean, his radio version though of War of the Worlds,
the one that people thought was real,
yes, is masterful.
In the BBC played it, and people were calling in thinking that they were actually being attacked by aliens.
In the U.S. as well, even though there are clear delineations of commercials, and
Brilliant.
This is a.
We're just going to go to commercials now while we're being attacked by aliens.
Yeah, this is staged. It's the whole thing. Oh my gosh, so good. But Rear Window, yes, good.
Two for one at McDonald's.
What? Have you seen the sneak peeks at Series 2 of Severance? No.
No, I'm going to stay away from it. I'm not going to watch anything because I love that. And
haven't even watched the trailer.
I don't want any spoilers.
Nope, haven't watched the trailer, haven't seen it. I saw a still image of Adam
Sandler? Driver?
Driver was in my head and it's not him. Who?
Adam Brody?
No. Good God, what's his...
Adam...
Why can't I remember?
I know who you're talking about.
Adam Scott. Yes, carrying the balloons.
Yes.
That's the still that I've seen. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I actually don't even need that.
No.
It's irrelevant.
Welcome back to work.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you haven't read Holly yet either. Okay, good. Well, then we're both in the same boat there, but it's yes. Hitchcock was a really nice guy too. Yeah, Orson Welles, not so much of a no. Just a bad, yeah. Sliding back to the 70s, Walter Hill's The Driver with Ryan O'Neal, Bruce Dern, Isabella Adjani. I don't know. I've never seen this.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you? Okay.
It is very good.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll have to check that out at some point. Thank you for that. Okay.
Cool. Worst thing?
Worst thing.
Okay, so Hellbound Season 2 is the worst thing I watched.
Yes.
We only watched half of the second season, but that was a drag. This series feels slow in places that it doesn't need to be. It's going on tangents and storylines that we don't really care about. It's not really about the supernatural entities that we want to know more about. They are there. If you remember from Hellbound, these creatures come and take you to hell, not before like burning you to death with the
And beating
super
the crap
code.
out of
Oh
you.
yeah, they beat the crap out of you as well. Yeah, before they kill you and they take you to hell. And that was all very interesting in the first season and ends on a big cliffhanger. This time round, we are shown that cliffhanger 2 or 3 times within the first 3 episodes from various, let's just say, alternate angles, alternate storylines, but the same storyline, and we see it all build up into a crescendo of the same things that we've seen. So, somewhat interesting. There's a couple of action scenes that are really well done.
Oh my gosh.
Hand-to-hand combat, action, car chase
Yeah.
scene, brilliantly. Like, if they had more of that, I would be on board. There's one character that I care about somewhat, but the others I couldn't care less about. If those creatures came and took everybody out, I'd be like, cool, that's at least interesting to watch. Now, I do hear that the second half is more interesting and they get going, but the fear is there, and I think it's warranted that then when the story gets going, after they've recapped for 3 episodes, they rush the ending of the second season. So
I saw in one of my comments, people were kind of chatting back and forth that I guess one of the actors within the show had. Oh no, are you not broadcasting anymore?
no, apparently not. Father.
If I got distracted by that. No, but one of the actors apparently like had some kind of issue, and they are well, that's just not good. What is it?
It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's weird.
Let me know if you guys can see me or hear me or whatever it is, because my internet's having issues. But,
Yeah, which is weird. But like he was canceled or something like that, and so they had to do a lot of reshoots or to film over
Oh,
something. So I don't know any of the story of that. So which maybe could account though for some of the repetition, some of the disjointedness, some
Yeah.
of that. Which, if that's the case, I would say go back and fix the story. You know what I mean? Like rework it and then film it if that's what you need to, or at least so that they make sense.
yeah.
Are you're still connected? You're not connected to the internet, is it? Yeah? Huh. I don't know. Ruben's not on there. So if you're watching, if you had watched on Ruben's channel and you're over here, that's what, oh, well, now you're back.
I don't know. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Cool.
Anyway. Okay. Well, now Ruben's back. So good. Okay.
No, I'm gone again.
Gone again. Oh, wow. What? That's weird. We're on the same Wi-Fi.
Can hear and see you fine. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Are
good.
you on my YouTube channel? I'd love to know.
Well, yeah, you'd be able to. Yeah, well, no, if they're on mine, because we're just sending one signal to both.
Oh, it should be fine then.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
check.
check yours.
Yeah.
Check yours. Okay. Anyway, sorry, technical difficulties there. So Hellbound was.
It was poo.
It was poo. It was just. It didn't make me want to go back to it, which is unfortunate because that's just not how we want to roll. Okay. Should we talk about the thing that we're looking forward to most?
Sure.
Okay. Are you
Internet's not working.
did you turn it off and on?
No. But but I can try. Wow. We tried turning it off and off again. Here's the internet.
I have it on good authority that if you type Google into Google, you can break the internet.
Right. Here's the internet. You can have it. Thanks, Crochet. Listen, that's good. Both channels are all good.
Oh, good. Okay.
Thanks,
Fiat. So, got to take off. Okay. Matt and Scream 2.
Nice.
Ooh.
Go and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy that. That would be fun. Oh, wait. Smile 2.
Smile 2.
Okay. Still, hey, go enjoy that too. Hey,
This was a roller coaster.
yeah, we can't speak to it yet, but hopefully maybe tonight we're going to see it. So there you go. Looking forward to catching up with the latest 3 episodes of Vox Machina.
Yes. Did you see that was just renewed for the 4th season?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Andre, good to see you guys together. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, doing reviews together. We're having fun doing that. I mean, they're longer, but you figure if each of us did individual reviews, they would be about half the length. So you get 2 reviews with one. See, there you go.
About right.
You watched Terrifier 3. Was a guilty meh. Oh, you didn't enjoy it as much. Okay, fair enough. That's okay. A lot of people are not. Yeah, there you go. Oh, have you tried politely asking for it to work?
Hello, internet. Please work.
Oh, it's Haunted Ruben. Oh, hey, Lovia. We're glad that you're here.
How you doing?
Yes, Haunted Ruben. Ruben's got, in light of Hellbound.
Yes.
Yes. He's a podcaster. Look at that.
Funny.
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay. Thing that we are looking forward to.
The Diplomat season 2.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Well, and I think we talked about this last week, but it's been renewed already for season 3, which I'm excited for and don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
Because now...
In fact, after people have watched it, they should let everybody know just as it ends, like a couple of weeks, to build up the hype and momentum. Like, they know if they haven't watched it, then they go to it. But rather than doing it before, going, okay, because there was some mystery as to, there was some action.
Yeah, that final scene.
There was some thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kind of take it away.
They could do an end screen like they do with Marvel films before Thanos. You know what I mean? Like,
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
The Diplomat will return.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would do that. For me, okay, so I am looking forward to that, but since you said that one, we're good there. Really, there's this this documentary that's coming on Netflix that I'm intrigued by.
Okay.
It's called The Manhattan Alien Abduction.
Right. That's the thing you're most looking forward to?
No, it's not. It's not. But I am excited for it. Right. But no, coming to theaters.
Right. Venom.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly it. The Hit Pig. What is that? No, there's something. Why don't I have the? It's so ill prepared. I'm
looking forward to. I know we're only meant to do one thing, but Murder Mindfully looks intriguing.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a dark, offbeat comedy series on Netflix. When mafia lawyer Bjorn attends a mindfulness class to find a better work-life balance, he discovers surprising new coping strategies, including murder.
Oh, I am so down for this, and it's German.
Which I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, no, the one that I'm looking most forward to is Anora. Coming to theaters this coming weekend. I am absolutely down for that. I have heard some really good things. It's a twisted modern retake on Cinderella.
Yeah.
So I'm down for that as well. And Mikey Monroe, is that her name?
I think so.
Or no, I don't. Is it? Because there's also Micah Monroe, and that's not Mikey Madison. That's her name, Mikey Madison.
Okay.
Close, yeah.
Cool.
But anyway, yeah, she's in this, and it looks like a lot of fun. So that's on mine as must watch.
Does Heretic come out this week?
No, it comes out the following week,
Okay, cool,
so we won't be able to see it together, I don't think, unless a screening comes up early. So Heretic, though, y'all better put that on your list, because that is just, it looks dark and freaky.
Okay.
So go back to the chat.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so you watched Lincoln Lawyer season 3. 4 out of 5. I couldn't finish season 2.
Yeah.
I did not. I enjoyed the first season.
That's
a
surprising
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Witches of Eastwick. Okay. Eric. Is that the Netflix one with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, I think
Eric?
so.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, The Craft. We were talking about that because we were trying to remember Robin Tunney. That has been probably, I have not seen that since 1996.
Stiff as a board, light as a feather.
Is that what they do in there?
Stiff as a board, light as a feather. And then she raises up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, big fan of that one. Yeah.
It's been forever. Yeah. Listen. The Craft. Yeah. We are the weirdos, mister. Oh, yeah. That's when she, on the bus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look out, I heard there's some weirdos. We are the weirdos, mister.
I'm going to have to rewatch that. That's just, yeah. Heretic. Yes. Heretic looks phenomenal. Fiat. Hey, you're still here. Awesome. But one more before you split. Check out the trailer for Wolfman. Okay. Thank you. So that will be, yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao. Gladiator 2. Oh my gosh.
We saw the trailer for that, and I wish I hadn't, because I've now seen the whole movie.
What was up with that trailer? It was like 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes long.
It was everything that was in the movie. Also, there's a bit that they show in the trailer that I'm pretty sure is a main character that just gets killed off.
Oh, I was disappointed because they gave a line of dialogue that gave away.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
was a thing.
Why was
Guys,
that?
don't watch the trailer. Don't do it. If you're at all excited about Gladiator 2, do not watch the trailer. Massive character being killed, and they give you like a big spoiler as to a protagonist. And I
mean,
like, oh, cool. I know the whole movie now.
Yeah.
And its surprises.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciated just showing us little clips of some of the things that happen in the Coliseum. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
I didn't need as much as it was.
No, because there was a different bit of the Coliseum that I thought was excellent, but I would have liked to have been surprised by that.
Yes, I would have been. Yes. I'm much less enthused.
I was enthused in the first.
Well, I wasn't totally, but I know you were less because I mean, Gladiator is way up here for you.
Yeah.
So and it's not way up there for me. So I'm less attached to it. But
yeah.
I actually don't even want to see it now. That trailer just did not
took all the wind out of our sails.
Also, since we're talking trailers, and this is what we do, Red One with J. Jonah Jameson and Captain America and Black Adam. Good God.
There was a teaser trailer that had J. Jonah Jameson in it, and it looked much more interesting.
Oh, he didn't even speak in this one.
In this movie, like, is he in the movie, or did he just? No.
Yeah, but no,
I know it's a rescue to rescue Santa, but I'm pretty sure, like, you can't not have him in it and not do some great. But this film just looks like direct to Netflix TV movie special of the week.
Do you remember that movie on Netflix? Funny enough, superhero-ish with Octavia Spencer and
good
Melissa
Lord.
McCarthy.
Thunder.
Something, yeah. And
Heights.
I mean, Jason Bateman was the best part of the entire
Yes,
thing.
Yes.
Parts of Red One
Yeah.
reminded me
Oh, for sure.
of that.
Yeah. The sister reminds me of the Ryan Reynolds, very expensive one with Wonder Woman and like. You
Oh
said,
yeah, and The Rock.
The
again.
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. Red Notice.
Red Notice. Yeah, that just it reminds me of that big, flashy, expensive, no story, no heart.
Yeah. It did not look good. I thought there was one other one that we saw too that just
I don't know.
I don't know. There's so many trailers that we saw. Yeah. Fan of Ariana Grande.
That was a trailer that we saw as well.
Oh yes, Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Wicked because I love the play. My wife and I saw it in San Francisco. We saw it on Broadway this year, which was spectacular. She got us second row seats.
Wow.
I mean, we could see the spittle coming off, eye contact uncomfortably with the performers. I mean, it was just wonderful. But my biggest issue is that we have a year-long intermission. And that bums me out.
We're going to intermission now. Please sit for 365 days.
Yes. Yeah.
And will it need to fight?
Yeah, exactly.
A year like gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious also about Jeff Goldblum as the wizard. I don't know about that one.
No, I do wonder about that choice.
That
Is he just going to be Jeff Goldblum?
see, that's where I'm.
Because he kind of is Jeff Goldblum.
Now.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
a lot of the things we see, he's just
And sometimes it works.
yes,
Like the Netflix show,
chaos.
Chaos.
Yes, absolutely, because it was the
Jeff
quirky.
Goldblum is that
as
character,
Zeus.
basically Zeus. It
Yeah.
works. But I'm not sure if the wizard is that character.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gladiator 3, the wife was not killed, and she fights her way to become a gladiator for revenge. Yes.
Do you know the original script for Gladiator 2? Parts of it took in, like, the afterlife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With, like, Russell Crowe.
If it had been filmed many
Yeah,
years
like-
earlier.
yeah.
Not with him now.
Yeah, no.
Because we saw him in Kraven the Hunter, the trailer, and
Yeah, no.
no. Which, again, can I go back to the discussion that
gosh.
you and I had about reusing Marvel characters or just other characters within? Because Venom, The Last Dance, has Rhys Ifans, who was the lizard dude in The Amazing Spider-Man. We have Chiwetel Ejiofor, who was one of the timekeepers or whatever in
Eternals?
no
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Now we have Russell Crowe, who was Zeus in Kraven the Hunter the Kraven.
Yeah.
Do we and then Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? Apparently, do we not have anybody else?
I do not know.
Okay, and what's going on with your internet there?
I do not know.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yes.
Devil's Hour season 2, pretty good. And from season 3 has been the Angelica
us in
Brawl. I don't
suspense.
know. Yes, that's
Has been there.
yes. The Mugia. What in the crap is the Mugia?
That was such a weird transition. Has been the Mugia.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Oh, Mugwai. Okay, and I switched. Okay, Mugwai.
The Mogwai?
Mogwai, yeah. Aboriginal couple.
Don't feed them after midnight?
I think so, yes.
Right.
It's a horror. It's already been out in some place. Okay. Well, all right, maybe it's going to be on Shudder or something like that.
Yeah.
Gladiator 4. Okay, Badger, good. I'm glad you're pitching these. The Emperor's forced to fight as a gladiator and becomes a good man by the end. Yes. And then Space Gladiators. Yes. Okay. Have we watched Dead Zachary? No. Dear Zachary, a letter to a son about his father. I want to say, that sounds so familiar.
I don't know that I've seen that
Yes.
or heard of that.
I have seen this, and it was really done well. I remember it bothering me though for some of the storylines, or some of the like the inner workings of that. Good documentary though.
Yeah.
Julie Cabral, hey, it's okay you got here late. Not a big deal. We're glad that you are here. Okay, so now here we get the rest of the comment. Devil Hour Season 2, pretty good. From Season 3 has been living rent-free in your head the last 5 weeks.
Wow.
See, everybody keeps
saying that Season 3 is...
We're going to have to bite the bullet and watch Season 2.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Well, maybe we just wait until Season 3's out.
We got 5 weeks left. I mean, it might take us that long just with everything else we have just to get through. Yeah. So, have I watched The Red Turtle yet? The crap is The Red Turtle?
It's an animated film that has no dialogue, but is...
Oh, this is that one you told me about.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Badger, I haven't seen it yet. What do you... You found the link to Soderbergh Raiders film. Okay, farking film. You probably farking film, but I like farking. You farking bastards, you ice holes. Bonus points if anybody knows what that movie is.
Yeah. Sorry if you're watching on my channel and stuff's happening. Internet just keeps going on my
Poo,
Mac.
huh?
Yeah.
Did you try rebooting the whole thing? I mean, you're offline anyway.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, yeah. From it, Badger knows how to push the buttons there.
I heard from is like dark. Is it that good? Yes, it is. It is that good.
Which are we talking about? Dark or from?
From. From is that good?
Apparently, I mean, a lot of people are liking it.
Yeah.
So, and then Slingshot.
I have heard of Slingshot actually.
Really?
Yeah, I used to have one as a kid.
Ooh, I did too. Ooh, Casey Affleck, and this. Oh, you know what? This was out.
This is digital. This has been out.
Okay, yeah. So it's coming to VOD. Well, no, it's already out on VOD here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Maybe it's coming to
I
a
think
streaming.
It might be like UK streaming or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, I had press notes about this recently, so it must be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious if maybe it's hitting more streaming or something like that. If you live in Estonia, though, it just came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if that's helpful or not, but you know, whatever. Okay. Well, Ruben is.
My Max died.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, something is not going well there. Friends, I think we've pretty much come to the end. You know, we love chatting with everybody. We're so glad that you have joined us, whether it's for 5 minutes or an hour and a half. Don't forget to do all the YouTube-y stuff, like, share, subscribe. Ruben with the Ruby Tuesday. Me, Chris, Movies and Munchies. Don't forget about our Patreon also. If you want to, over 100 videos, £1 gets you into the door to access to all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Some behind the paywall or some outside of the paywall, so you can even watch them for free. And then, even though you can get access for £1, if you want to request different things, we have different tiers that allow you to make me watch anime, or if you have a specific movie that you want us to watch, or a series, something like that. Just different tiers there, but it's a great little community. Also, we have a Discord that you can join, and we'll put the link in the description below so you can hop on there. I'm not on very often, but people do tag me, and then I'm notified, and so then I can hop on. So it's not because I don't appreciate it and don't like it or don't want to be on there. It's just that's me. But anyway, thank you again so much for joining. We are so happy that you were here. And we will see you next week. Yeah? Cool. Bye.